Ooh, capitals, don't want all that. Right, that's that done. It's not come through yet. Shalom, has the notifications come through? Discord's not come through, and neither has they never came through on my YouTube. How weird. Oh yeah, it's come up there. Oh, there you go. It's come out now. There's a bit of a delay. How are we? How are we? How are we? We have we love you, Tallahassee, we do. If only people loved me, I wouldn't be single. But I love you too, Wilson. And you, Grease Piece. And everybody else. I love everyone. I'm in a good mood today. I'm in a good mood today, so I'm going to continue my venture down the Ravenwing. I've brought up a few more that we can have a little look at, which is, we've got, I'm going to fix my hat because my hair's flicking. Oh, thank you very much, sir. Hair's flicking everywhere. So I brought up some more that we can clean up. So we got some Outriders with some upgrade, with some upgrades. So I've got them. And I've also brought El Chapelain with some upgrades on him as well. So they need dusting because these guys have not been touched in a long, long time. Right, I've got some more greys. There we go. Even the greasiest of all the pieces. You're robbing my line. But no, today's been a good day. It's work went quick. Chaos has gotten to work. I've had a nice tea. And, yeah, feeling good today as well. I started back on my diet again. So I've been good today. And, yeah, just tired. That is the only thing. I'm just tired. You goose, you're busy as fuck today. Yeah, I'm just tired. The heat draws it out of you as well. Someone in work around about, what time was it? About 3:30, 4 o'clock went and turned the aircon off. So by the end of the day, you're like that. Yeah. And I'm sat there, fucking yawning to fuck. Is that the seafood diet? Meat diet. Meat diet. So the diet I'm going on that I've started today, I can drink anything that's not got sugar in it. Ideally water, milk, stuff like that. And I can eat anything that's come from an animal. Or if it's a vegetable or a fruit. So pretty much any meats, eggs, cheese, cream, yogurt, honey. I can eat that. It's like for me tea, then I had some pork mince. The fattier the better as well, bizarrely. Because it's sugar that puts weight on you, not fat. So, I had pork mince, 20% pork mince, some bacon, and some eggs. That was there for me tea. Like you, I know. I did read it all. Skull Sorcerer, hello, hello, hello. You can eat anything as long as it comes from an animal. 2 girls, 1 airsofter. I've done that a few times. Slave just brought some good memories back to me. Thanks, Slave. What's the temps like? Temperature at the minute is... I've got my fan on. But temperature outside is 22. So it's cold today. But... We've got highs of 27 tomorrow, 27 Thursday, 31 Friday, 30 Saturday. Pretty much it's in the high 20s all week. In the high 20s all week. So, which is good for me because I'm in work 6 days, so I've got 5 left. And then I'm off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so we're gonna get some nice weather. So I get a few days on my own before the kids break up to chill. 24 over there. Right. Let's get some of the housekeeping sorted. Would you like to win one of them? Get subscribing, please. We're doing well. We're at 1311 when I checked earlier, which is wonderful. Also, the other caveat to enter it is you have to gift a membership, become a member, or do a super chat. Also, we're trying to get 2 other people to the heart to 2,000. We're trying to get Grease Piece Painting, so !GPP. Get that typed in right now. Go and follow him on Instagram because he's going to give away a combat patrol to the channel once he hits 2,000 so you guys can win it. And also, we need to get Slaith to 2,000 subscribers as well. So !Slaith. Let's get these guys to 2,000. You are green again? Yes. Did you become a member? When did you become a member? I'm going to have to put you down, didn't I? I'll have to put you down. So put Wilson down 10 times. Wilson! Right, 1, 2, 3. Oh, shit. 2, 3. Fuck off doing that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. So you're down there, and let's put you down in the big important book. So there you go. All you have to do is become a member, and you get put down in the book.
That's what I appreciate about you.
Slade's there as well. 12 months. Slade's got a white scar helmet. Slade's got a white scar helmet. Right, so we're putting Wilson down there, and also Slade down. So we're now at 145 tickets. At this rate, I'm going to have to get another one. Crusade, hello. Enter me, daddy. That may have been phrased better. Let's get everyone to 2,000. The year 2000, like Conan O'Brien, Jake Sisko sucks tribbles. It's an interesting thought. Right, let's put Slaith down as well. So Slaith. So did everyone put !GPP and !Slaith down?
To be fair.
Holy
To be
shit.
fair.
To be fair.
Well, to be fair.
What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Fucking hell, Wilson. Who did you get? Hans Polo, you got Leo, you got Bo, don't know. Derelict, you got Gamer Mama, you got Gary Wood, you got Robert, Totally Human, Greg Gonzalez, and you got my mate Viking Dents. Wow, Wilson. Thank you, Wilson. Right, Wilson, you're going down now 100 times. 100 times and 10 times in the big book. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't worry, I copied his tens. So we're now, if everyone's keeping score at home, we're also on for 20 squids up here. Right, let's put him down in the big one. What a guy, what a legend he is, what a guy. He did promise he was going to become a member on Tuesday, and I saw him in chat and I thought, should I say anything? Nah, I'm not a Valrak, I won't say anything. And then he comes up with that. That's fucking unbelievable. Right, so that would put us 10 more. So right, put Wilson on all of these. So Wilson, thank you, Wilson. Fucking hell. For introducing me to the Rule of Cool and Warhammer Universe. Cheers. Just bought yourself the Armageddon box. Oh, thank you so much. That is amazing. Thank you. I'm just going to give that a big love heart. And I'm also going to be putting you down 4 times for that as well. And 4 times. So you might win another one. You might win another one here, mate. Right, let me put Wilson down. I keep missing his eye out. I think if we carry on this way, we are going to be in need of another book soon. There's also another epic person in chat, Skull Sorcerer, who you might have saw in the Discord, is going to be sending a few bits up that we can give away on the channel. So there was a couple of combat patrols and some other bits and bobs. So yeah, we'll get them, and what we're gonna do is once they arrive, we'll change the quiz slightly. So you like we used to, where you could buy in to win a prize. We'll do it again with them. But no, I made up for him. Yeah, fucking thank you so much for that. All right, let me go to channel just so I can copy and paste because it's not working at my Kaiju Jedi copy. And put you down 4 times. 1, 2, oh shit. 1. Why has it missed that off? 1 second. Well, it's not 4 times, it's 40 times, sorry. 2, 3, 4, 5. Copy all them times 8. Also, that means we're only 3 away now from getting... 4 away, sorry, from 30 quid. No, 3 away. 3 away, yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 27. So, yeah, we're 3 away from getting this to 30 quid already. But everyone's a legend today. You fucking got Wilson there. You got Kaiju Jedi. You got Skull Sorcerer. You got Slave. You got Grease Piece. You got Crusader's always a fucking legend. Wilson, fucking everyone. You're all fucking amazing today. Don't know what I've done to deserve it, but thank you so much. But yeah, so Kaiju's down. Is he in the book? Did I put him? Did I miss it? Wilson. Kaiju, there we go. So 4 times for Kaiju. K-I-J-U Jedi. K-I-J. I'm dyslexic, so if I spell it out like that, that's why. Right, so we're 1 away from 160 names in this book. Fucking amazing, thank you so much. In the symphony of cosmetic vibration and harmony, sometimes the universe conducts points that stick in your direction. Wow, that's very deep for you, mate. That's fucking amazing. Wow. Oh, yeah, don't forget to turn ads off. Sorry, Wilson. Right, there you go. Ads should be off now. Ads should be turned off. But yeah, no, today has been a fucking great day now. Today's been a fucking outrageous day. For you, what's that supposed to mean? It means I'm curious how much you've smoked at this point through the day. Have you smoked enough to take yourself to that higher level of consciousness? But if you haven't, please hit that subscribe button. And if you haven't already, if you've been gifted a membership by these awesome people in chat, please say thank you. Please say thank you. Because without them, we can't do any of the giveaways. I can't do both smoke weed and say things deep. No, you can do. You can do. You normally say deep things with a bit of a piss-taking end. So I'm waiting for the punchline. Nah, I'm only kidding. Thanks, mate. Right. Let us have a little look. Now we've caught up on everything. So, yeah, we're 3 away from getting this to 30. Subscriber-wise, did everyone put the exclamation marks in as well? So, exclamation mark GPP. Exclamation mark Slave. Exclamation mark Chaos. Exclamation mark Michael. Exclamation mark Angry. Exclamation mark Discord if you want to come and join the Discord. And also as well, if you're UK based and you want cheaper Warhammer, use my affiliate link because that's another giveaway that we're doing. That's all I do is just fucking give everything away. Yeah, exclamation mark, what a guy. There you go, he's looking for all the commands so we can find them all. I think it's exclamation mark ace, isn't it? Exclamation mark ace. So, today, the only real thing that we got was the rumour engine. The rumour engine, what do we reckon this tail is? Now, do we reckon that could be off another Eldar Exodite? Do we think that could be off some lizard men? What do we think that's off? I really need to shave my tash. It's getting a bit too big. Get a bit big. Squig. Good shout for a squig. Good shout for a squig. Good shout for a squig. Right, where's my thing? Whilst we're chatting, I'm just going to dust off these bits and bobs. Oh no, I'm not, because I've lost that brush. Son of a bitch. I'm going to have to use this. There we go. Potato, yeah, the legend of MTG. I haven't seen Potato. I think you need to... I hope new demons would be pretty cool. Mind you, the new demon rules with well, not necessarily the demon, but the world eater one with the demons. Oh. But I think we haven't heard from Professor Potato for a while, so we might need a bit of mine handy. Go on, Red Rover him over. See if he wants to come over. Right, so I'm just dusting off a few of these bad boys. You just put an order in Wayland for $68.80. Nice. So we should get a £3 something kickback. Yeah, the demon kits are ridiculously old now. Yeah, you're absolutely right on that one. Right, let me pull these out of the way so I can move the keyboard. And then we can switch a few things around and we'll carry on our Ravenwing adventure. I'm going on an adventure! There we go. Right, let's do the old switcheroo on the cameras. So as we know, it is going to be slightly blurry to help out, but these are the things that we've got that we can crack on with. So we've got the Ravenwing symbol, we've got the fin on the back. So we can do that as Ravenwing. And give it a bit of a dust. Because these have been sat on a shelf for about a year at least. Just painted black. Chris, that is a great question, Wilson. That is a great question. It's almost like he doesn't want to win an Armageddon box set. Dust. Anybody? Dust. What's that, my love? What's that, my love? Dust. We've also got this bad boy. So we can crack on with this guy. But now, obviously, we're not going to do him full-on Ravenwing. But he's going to have a Ravenwing bike, but with gold accents on this one. So, yeah, let's get him down. Let's get him done. And he's also got the Ravenwing shoulder pad. Not the Ravenwing, sorry. The Dark Angel shoulder pad. You're a humble peasant and alcohol is expensive. Rubbing alcohol. I was contemplating having a drink this weekend, but then I realised that I'm actually in work. Even though, because last weekend should have been my weekend off, so it'll have to be the following one when I have a little drinky poos. But yeah, there we go. And he's got a bit of a beaky on him. So these heads were put on, and I did stick them down, didn't I? Yeah, these heads were put on prior to getting any upgrades and stuff. That character really fell flat in Little Britain US season. I think a lot of them did. I think that's what killed it. Right. So, what I'm going to do now is lift my desk, move them to one side because we're going to carry on with the speeder and then we will move on. So, as I did promise today, Andy can never not be funny. Yeah, I know. Look, that one. So we're gonna try and do some of this. So what I'm thinking is just dry brush over with a bit of silver. Right. What's it? Where's it gonna be? There. Oh shit! What the fuck? Yeah, I'm gonna dry brush over it with a bit of silver just to bring it out a little bit. Then I'll paint a lot of the console bits in white, and then we can put some contrast over it. Oh, that would be great, wouldn't it? If England won it and Trump had to hand it over to England. He will be fuming. No, I'm not going to hand it over. No. I can't do an impression of him, so. Right. Silver. Where is the new silver? The new silver. There it is. That one. So I'm just going to put a little dab Just that. That's all we need. That's all we need for now. But we do need a brush. We need a brush. I will open the lobby in a second if people want to come in and join. There it is. That's the brush I was looking for. I think I need to get myself some more dry brushes. I'm going to have to get them tomorrow. So let's rub a little bit of silver. I think I committed the cardinal sin where I didn't wet it first. I know it's dry brushing, but it's always worth just wetting first. There you go. So I'm literally just going to rub over nice and gently over the tops of these. Just so the controls and whatnot all stand out a little bit. And then I'll open up the lobby for people to dive in and come and say hello. There we go. So that's pretty much the controls almost done. So then we will move on to painting some whites. Now I made an error yesterday where I started painting that in the wrong white. I always do Corax to begin with, and I didn't this time. So that's where I messed up. So, Corax white. Are you going to make the monitors and the buttons look like they display anything, or just do flat glowing colours? I don't know. I might test myself. So for now, I'll paint them all white. I'll then put glowing colours over around them, and then I'll see if I can draw stuff on them. Maybe like do like a sonar on that one and little bits and bobs. But probably just glow colours because I'm not that skilled. Right, lobby is open. If anyone wants to join me. If anyone wants to join. We are going to need some brushes. So we will go with that one. That one. Where are all my new ones? Where's my new ones? There's one. Yeah, Grease Piece. If you're ever in Epics again and you want some brushes, they're quite cheap. Get these things. They're alright. They're alright. You're on dad duty, no worries. No worries. I got a fresh, this is for chat. I got a fresh, oh shit, I haven't put that. That was close. I nearly started going on top of the membrane rather than actually putting a bit of paper on it. Don't want to do that. Do not want to do that, everyone. I've done that before and ruined the membrane. One sec. Base coat white, then apply Tesseract Glow, then apply white patterns over the top, then the Tesseract Glow, reapply the Tesseract Glow. Well, that's a good one. Replace the second Tesseract Glow with Bale Tam shade, and then it makes the difference. Tesseract Glow base and a Bale Tam shade over the top of the bits. There we go. Then watch it, it suddenly wrinkles. So now you start getting all your wrinkles. And then all I do is just smooth it out by pushing it away one way, pushing it away the other way, and it gets rid of all your wrinkles. If only this was true. Imagine this. Imagine going up to girls and going, right, if I just rub your face with an appendage of my body, it will get rid of your wrinkles. I'd be a rich man. Not that appendage, you dirty bastards. Fucking hell. Been here for 5 minutes and fucking hell. Normally go with the Vallejo brushes or Army Painter. These are brilliant. The Kolinsky Sables as well. Does that work in the bathroom mirror? You have to talk about Candyman at the same time, and then yes. Oh shit, that's the wrong one. Oh no! I might have to go hunting for Corax White because I brought the wrong one up. Brought the dead one up. Hang on. Could just do Wolf and Grey. Let's see if I can save it. Let's see if I can save any of it. It's still a bit wet at the bottom. Might be able to save it because it's still quite thick and gloopy, as you can see there. But nothing a good old bit of agua won't sort out. Give it a good mix. Give it a little squeeze and say, how do you do? I've got something in my front pocket for you. Why don't you reach into my pocket and see what it is? Anyone know what song that's from? Ever imagine wires get crossed and the wrong phone number and Candyman and Beetlejuice show up at the same at the wrong place? Turn up in Elm Street. Didn't think you minded a wet bottom. Well. Depends how good she is. Soggy bottoms. Right. Unfortunately, ladies and jelly spoons, I'm going to need to bring in the glasses. I need to get some new ones of these, in fairness. There we go. Right. So we'll start off with the Corax. The white Corax. And we'll put it onto here. Now I am going to do a black surround on this, so for now I'm going to go right to the edges. But I will edge highlight it in black so it looks like a monitor. Don't have to, you can just have it all one, but it's fine. So we got 1, 2, 3. Then we'll do... The fuck was that? That was a brush. I like somebody just jumped up and slapped me. Fucking brush jumped up and slapped me. Anyone else see that? I am a man of constant sorrow. So this one is definitely going to be Tesseract glow because it looks like a sonar. Anyone else painting tonight? Anyone having a bit of fun? Anyone watch the football? I didn't because I was working, so was it a good game or anything? The Argentina-Egypt game? Good comeback, I heard. Drying very quick. Don't forget the toggles on the underside. Oh, good shout. Oh, yes, thank you. Didn't even see them then. Yeah. So the toggles and the switches I will do in fully colour instead of contrast. But they're like things that light up above it, like this one. And that one. We've got them ones, got the toggles, we've got this one down here now. So these are just purely the screens. So already you can see it's starting to take on a bit of life by itself. I'll make these ones at the bottom here the same. But then like the switches, the wires and stuff, I'm going to do them like whole colours. And then we got that last one at the bottom there. They look like they would be red crystal plastic toggles. Okay. But for them, I'm just going to do them like start with the dark red and work my way out on that one, and then do like a white highlight on the top. Right, so that's them bits done. Oh, I've missed one. Missed two, actually. No, I haven't missed one. Just this one. Right, that's that bit done. The toggles all do in red. So we'll let that one dry. I'm going to get some different colours now. Starting with corn red and Macragge blue. Macragge blue. So a bit of Macragge. Using the wrong paintbrush to scoop that on. Doesn't matter. Don't need that much anyway. There we go. So like some of the switches now we'll do in blue. So like do that switch in blue. Can you see all this? Yeah, cool. So do that switch in blue, and obviously don't forget the top and the sides. Right, so that's that switch. See, there's a bit of a contrast now with the blue showing up. So if I do a couple more, so these switches here, I'll do the inside one in the blue. And then over this side, we'll do the outside ones in the blue. Right, that's that one. I'm not Spanish, you gut. I'm Egyptian. That's Doombull. I don't want Doombull. I need a red. There you go. Corn red. For the great corn. There you go, that one. I like starting with corn. Corn or word bearer. Well, not word bearer, sorry. It's Galvorback. I like starting with those base colours. But yeah, if anyone wants to join us in the lobby and come and say hello, please do. Right, so we'll do this one in red. So there's one. And we'll do the two outside ones here in red as well. I actually really want to watch Highlander now you've said that. Alright, there's a couple of reds. And then we'll do the inside red here. You start to see a bit of colour picking up on it. Thinking of doing like some of the alert symbols. Right, I've got an orange. Here we go. Oh, it's evil sunsets. I'm not. Oh, the orange. There's the orange. So we got blazing orange. So we'll do that one next. I always have to lean back a little bit because I'm always worried I'm going to catch my microphone with my brush and get a big dollop of paint on the bloody microphone. But is anyone else painting, building? Are you too hot? You too cold? What's happening out there then in Chatland? Seen an error. Quick way to get rid of the error. Clean your brush. There you go. Get rid of it like that. And then let's do a green. You can't do it without a green. Can't do it without a green. So a bit of warp stone glow. Tiny dab of water. Still plastering your offices, can't start your army till after. Oh, sorry, dude. I'll do that one in the green.
For the Emperor!
Oh, well, thank you very much for subscribing. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's one step closer to the 2,000 that we need for the giveaway. There we go, a bit of green. So there you go. That's the start of the control panel. So obviously them white bits, I'm going to go over again now. So them white bits will get like Tesseract glow and what have I got up here that we can try? So I've got, there you go, Beltane green. I've got Frost Heart. So there's some colours that we can put straight on. But it needs to be needs another coat of white over the top. Every time I need to use those magnifying glasses, I feel like a guy from Toy Story. Why would we go? You are the new from the Emperor. I've not seen the Emperor's New Groove, so I can't comment on that one. But I know the guy from Toy Story is. Any the guy who fixes Woody in Al's Toy Barn. So there you go. So that's the inside of the control panel for now. So we'll leave that. And now we are going to do the fin again, but put the proper colour on that was meant to be on it to begin with, which is the Corax. Corax just looks better. Because it's quite thin down, I don't mind going a bit mad with the paint. Now don't worry about making little mistakes when you do things like this. You can always go over it. You're never going to get it perfect every time. That's better. That's looking better. It's better coverage as well. Right, now we need to do the little Ravenwing symbols. Well, we'll have to arrange a movie night. Yeah, we will, yeah. I got the circle light with a magnifier sensor, like £3 off AliExpress. Cool. Room tone is kind of mad. Not sure if your sound filter is on. Some quiet music would help. Okay. That's why I normally open the lobby. So let me dive out the lobby then. And we'll put some chilled music on. Chilled music. You can tell I used to smoke, can't you? Muscle memory coming back. Let's go with this one. Right, how's that? Let me know how that is when it comes through. Right, let's do some of these Ravenwing symbols. Change brushes, actually, that's starting to come apart. Hey, Kundril, you alright? Is that loud enough, is it, or does it need to be a bit louder? Put the base on a model first. Oh, you put the base on your first model. Nice. One thing I don't do, which I really should, is I don't put things like this pushed down onto like cork and stuff like that, so I can hold it easier. I just tend to hold it with my hand, which is always a bad idea. Make sure I'm not like shaking. Make sure when it's this warm outside, thin your paint right down, because it starts drying really quickly, and it's better having too thin and doing multiple coats than having it too thick and drying weird. So there we go, there's like the first one. So once you do little colours like that, it just really sets it out. What colour tips do you want on these? What colour tips do you want on these? Do you want red? Do you want yellow? I'm following the instructions on the book because I haven't painted since middle school. Do it, mate. That's fine. There's nothing bad about following the instructions. I mean, Capra might come on and go, "Oh, you're not a man anymore. You lose your man card because you're following instructions." Nah, fuck that. Just follow it. Try to chill. Tendo on YouTube. Try chill Tendo on YouTube. Some great loft beats. It all depends if it's copyright-free music, mate. If it's not copyright-free music, I know I've got monetized turned off, but I don't want to risk like a copyright strike or anything like that. So that's the only thing I'd have to have a look at. But for now, we're alright with this. And some do say they're copyright free, but they're not. Because then you play them and it pops up from blah, 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 blah. And then you end up having a live stream and a load of it cut out. Never gone wrong with this one. It's copyright free as long as you say it's... Ah, right, okay. Just thought it would help with the vibe. No, that's fine, mate. Totally fine. I was contemplating doing a bit of Command and Conquer. Getting a bit of something heavy. Just want to make sure people can hear it okay. Is the music loud enough? Roller brushing. What's the best brush to cover big spaces? Airbrush. Airbrush is the best one to cover big spaces. But you don't want to get a massive brush unless you're going to thin your paints down. Not on a wall. Yeah, airbrush if you want to do big spaces is always the best route. Just get a cheap ass airbrush, and it's great for like base coating, undercoating, stuff like that. You just got to clean it. The one I used for years was like 20 quid off Amazon. Ah, shit. There's the errors you can make. A bit of dry brush over that, I'll be fine. But there's that side. Now we need to do the two on the top. By the way, I've been meaning to ask, do you need to paint a member of the squad as a sergeant, like alternative helm colour? Yes and no. It all depends on the army you're painting. So, like, for my Dark Angels, I don't do it. I have the same, but Ultramarines like you to have a red helmet on the sergeant. So it all depends on what company you're doing, or what, you know, who are you doing, what are you painting? Carcharodons when you start. As far as I know, Carcharodons don't have a different colour for the sergeant. But you can if you wanted to. You can if you wanted to. There's no stopping you doing it because they're your models. Just have a look at the lore. Best thing to do is just Google it. Or AI it or something. That's what I do a lot of the time when I'm not sure. But yeah, you don't have to if you don't want to. You can if you want, but you tend to signify between your sergeant and your rest of your squad because you tend to have different weapons. So like he'll be the one with the sword and the Terminators and stuff like that. Yeah, there you go. So Greasepiece has a little play around with what he does. So me and Greasepiece are different. I don't do it. And he does, and both models look great. First coat of that one done. One more. Gonna experiment with some JD paint on them. See what. Do it, yeah. Glow in the dark, yeah. Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, and do it. Do it. Your models. You do what you think looks amazing and just do it. Right, now. So, I'm going to do the extra little bits and bobs that we've got. So, the likes of that, I'm going to do in white. And then that, I'm going to do in gold. Oh, should I do it in white? What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Nah, it's always going to be gold, isn't it? It's always going to be gold. Is adding glow in the dark cheesy? No, I wouldn't say. No, I wouldn't say so. You know what? It'll pop when you're playing games in the big halls, in these big halls, but are quite dark. All of a sudden, it'll pop. I picked up some white that glows blue in the dark. I think it'll look sick. Yeah, fucking right it will do with the extra markings, yeah. I bought some colour shift for the lights and exhaust. Yeah, that'll look pretty cool, actually. It will look cool with all, like, the exhaust, the fumes coming out the back. That will look pretty cool, actually. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Yeah, we missed some controls. Right, let's get the controls at the back here painted as well. Bit of silver needed in there. That's not too bad. We've got the guns there that we can start doing in red. And then we've got the rockets. Right, the rocket tips, what colour do you want them? So I'm going to do the rockets pretty much in silver, which I'll do now. What colour do you want the rocket tips? Saw tips. Red, always red. Well, my guns are going to be red, so that's why I was thinking yellow. But, okay. Uranium green, red. How about we go nuts and we do the outside ones red and we do the inside ones yellow. Mix it up between the two of them. Let's go a bit mad. Right, so these rockets are going to be standout silver. Shaking my hands off because I'm leaning on it. This paint is lovely. Big shout out to Pav Paints on this one. And to Lance, because I think Lance told him about it. My kids are fighting. Two-tone yellow tip with red behind it. Okay. I like that. I like those Dark Angel gunships. I want to get one of those. Or the Corvus Black Star next. Corvus Black Star's pretty cool. I got one of them downstairs, but I haven't done anything with it. I'm contemplating giving it away on the channel because I don't do anything with it. But I'll tell you what I could do then. I could start red and build to a yellow tip. Yeah, so red from here to here and then just tip yellow away. I like that. And then we'll do a black thruster at the back there. Make the kids settle the difference with kill team games, yeah. I'll do, send them in. Right, you play with them, you play with them. Whoever wins the fight. I like it. Fairness, kill teams that I've got some Oh, Grease Piece, did you check to see if you can use Navy breaches in the Astra Militarum? Because obviously they're part of the Inquisition and they're a kill team, but which one can you use them? Anyone got the Guard Codex and can have a little look? Yeah, it looks quite cool in that 4-point. Yours a bit out of date, 2nd edition. Yeah, just a few editions. There you go. Silver's looking quite nice on that, actually. So whilst we're there, let's do the red. Yeah, the how could they not make it look cool like this? Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, definitely want a couple more of these speeders though. They're stunning models. So it is in the red. And then we'll build the tip up as well. Red, huh? Doing white tips? I'm doing yellow tips. I'm going to build it up from a dark red at the back to a yellow tip at the front. That's what we were just talking about. Then the chat decided that's what we're going to do. I just don't know what colour to do the thrusters at the back. 2 more for a full squad. Nice. Nice. What colour should I do the things at the back? It really sets them out now as a separate as well. Right, back to the old Silverinos. Silver casing, bronze side with blue flame. Or blue center, okay. I mean, a blue casing on the thruster would actually look quite cool. I might do it in white and then do because they've not been fired yet. That's why I was thinking of not doing like a bronze. Do like a blue at the back. Would blue work with it? I don't know. Would blue work at the back? Bronze we could do. Because I could do this bronze. Where's it gone? There we go. So I got, there you go. Brassy. We'll do brass. Brass at the back. Oh, pardon me. I do love a dropper bottle. You get so much more out of it. Oh wow, this goes on so well. It's one of the Vallejo ones again. Do you reckon like that? I quite like Balthazar Gold, yeah. That much darker look to it, doesn't it? How's that? Let's do a bit of the orange. Let's do a bit of the orange and then we'll go into a yellow tip. Did I bring a yellow? Oh, yes, I did. Oh, yes, I did. Bit of yellow. Oh, thank you very much. Hey, up, Shocker, you okay? Oh, thrusters on the vehicle. No, thrusters on the vehicle will stay that colour. And I might get some little thruster bits that stick inside it. I've actually got some downstairs that I was going to use for custodies. But if they fit, I might put them in instead. Have a look at the size. Yeah, I reckon I've got 2 things that could sit in here. I'll go and get them in a minute and we'll have a little look. Right, let's do the yellow tip. How's that for a yellow tip? Can't really see properly unless I move my hand. There's a black there. You put that in the background. Looks alright, doesn't it? Right, so what, I'll be back in 1 sec because I've got an idea. I think I've got some 3D printed flames that might fit. 1 sec. I'm just going to run down and get them. Back in a sec. Sorry, it's a bit blurred. I'm back. Don't go anywhere. I'm still here. I'm back. Un momento. Found a few little bits and bobs. So, all Ravenwing all the time. No. Only done Ravenwing for the last 2 nights. Right. Found some bits as well, which might go on quite well. Which is... Found some like little barriers that we could potentially put on the base. Little things like that it's flying over the top of. So, it's a thought, something we can try out, but this is what I've got. He hath returned, the church stream doth finished. Right, let's see if any of these are any good. Got some really small ones, but let's see what that's like. Oh wow, okay. That may be a bit too big. Might have to trim it down. Actually, no. What do you think of that for size? Too big or... Too big or just right? Looks perfect. Oh, bugger off, would you? There you go. That's sort of like the size of it. Get it over that. That's alright, isn't it? That look quite cool. Alright, we got some thrusters for it. They were going on my custody bikes, but I'll leave 2 of them out. Have you seen the Salamander Champion? I've seen bits. I haven't properly seen it. No. I will have to have a look. I should have brought some other colours as well. I should have brought like the Tesseract glow up and stuff, but I didn't. Because I'm silly. That'll be another day. So finishing that bit will probably be another day. The wires and stuff we can do. Obviously we got the smoke effect and bits and bobs on that. We can do at a later date. But yeah, that's looking quite cool, that now. I'm happy with them. Good shout, whoever picked them colours. Let's do this bit. Just realised I've not put my glasses on, so it could be a massive error. Yeah, glasses on. There we go. Did you see my list of Warhammer chat? Those are the ones I've written more than 30 pages of a lot for. Oh, sad, I'll have a little look. I start thinking, oh, just make a small little description, nothing big, then stop near 25 pages. I'll have a look, bud. I've basically been in work all day, and then came home, saw the kids, made me tea, and then jumped on here, so I haven't even scratched my own arse, as Crusader would say. It was alright actually, it was an okay day. It was an okay day. Work was good. YouTube life was better. And Discord life. Right, let's do this again. Let's get the main colour down. Which is the good old corny red. How's your day been, sir? How was your day been, Shocker? How's everyone's day been, actually? Not just Shocker. How's everyone's day been? Been great clearing out a cupboard. Nice. Been okay. Was... Yeah. Sorry, I realised you just said that then. Been okay. Was also at work, but other than that was okay. Waiting for a package, which is really annoying because I've been waiting for this for months. Alright, okay. Dare I ask? Right, let's do the water down now. And then, a little doubly-do of the yellow. There we go. So we've now got the missiles pretty much done, apart from a bit of inking and a bit of shading. These things are great. You can just literally glue them straight into here, and then paint them and go. But I'll probably paint them and then glue them in, and that'll look quite cool then, flying across. Right, I need to do a bit of black on that light. Let's do some white. Now, do we do on this bit, do we do white with green laurels, or do we do white with white? Because just a random green thing might look a bit weird. But if it's your first time here and you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button. Once we get to 2,000, we're giving away a copy of the 11th edition Armageddon box set, which is sat behind me. And the longer and longer it takes, the more rare it will become. Back in a sec. The kids are banging their house around. Alright, won't be a sec. Just gonna have to go and push some heads together. While I'm gone, I'll just zoom this in so people can have a little look. But I will also go and get some of the Tesseract colours and stuff like that. So it won't be a sec. Just gonna have to go and knock some heads together. Ugh. Angry Dad's on the way. have kids, everyone. Don't have kids. There's so much hassle. Hang on, I got a load of stuff in my pockets. Bear with me a sec, I'm back. Bear with me. About 20 paints in my pocket. Hang on. Nearly done. Nearly done. There we go. Right, I'll show you what I've brought up now. Hang on. Hang on. Oh. Right. Hello everyone. I'm back. Welcome to story time, where I nearly murdered my kids. Kidding, YouTube. Didn't really. Arguing with each other because one thinks she's a mum, she's the youngest. One thinks she's fucking. Right. So, colours that are brought up then. I thought I'd give this one a go on the controller, which is a fluorescent cold green. Right. I've obviously brought up the Tesseract and the Hex Wraith. Brought up a few other colours as well. So we got some scales, some red. Obviously, we had a big red one. A few shades, and I brought up. This was a Slaith idea. The technical blood for the blood god, red. I don't know why I brought that up because it's not what I wanted. We got blue. Got another blue, and we got some shade for the orange. We got some yellow and cranberry crimson. Now, one of the things I brought is I brought some pens up as well, so we can try drawing little bits and bobs on them. Got a green contrast, a very old Bal red, which is a wash, more Nuln Oil, and more violet. There we go. So that's all the colours I just brought up. Already got 2 with a third in the oven. Fucking hell. I got 4, mate. I don't want it. Do you want to buy mine? Anyone? Get in, YouTube. I know you're not allowed to legally sell them. Anyone illegally want to sell them? Derelict, how are you? You good old green name, yeah? I think you were gifted today. Right, so what we'll do then is we will do Hex Wraith Flame first on... No, we won't. We will do Tesseract Glow first. Tesseract Glow. So we will put the Tesseract Glow on the centerpiece there that you can see. So we'll do the Tesseract Glow on this. So there's the first one. Need my glasses on, I can't see. Right, there's the first bit. So I'm going to do like an orange on this one. I'll do a yellow because we've got some Imperial Fist colour. We got shade as well. So I'll do the shade first, and I'll do 2 layers of shade. So we'll do this big one like an orange screen. So there we go. So we'll start with that. And then we'll start building up the colours. We'll do a blue. Right, what blue should we do? I'll tell you what, let's try this one. Let's thin this down and have a look what this fluorescent colour looks like. Because that's like a greeny blue. Oh, that's quite a nice colour actually. It's quite a nice colour. Starting to get there. Right, what shall we do? Emperor's mightiest warrior. Right, Hex Wraith Flame. I'm using a lot of this for the Necrons. You see how it's starting to look more like a control pad now? So now, I'm going to try Slate's little trick, which is with Blood for the Blood God, and see what that looks like. If that doesn't work, then we've got proper Contrast Archangels. I think because it's technical and it's got bits in it, I don't think it's going to work. Let me thin it down, let's see what happens. I think we'll be better with the Blood Angels technical. Yeah, it smears because it's meant to be blood, so it didn't quite work. Right, we'll leave that one. Good idea, but I think you get a better idea with this. I think we'll get a better idea with this. I like that. Do the yellow underneath it. Not used this one yet. Imperial Fist Yellow. Contrast paint. Ooh, I'm liking this so far. Let's do another orange. That's it with shades and contrast. You can go straight from the pan if you wanted to. And I got to draw some on it. So colour-wise, then I think we need a bit of blue on the left. Bit of blue, and let's try this one. What are we thinking so far? Thinking it's any good? And the good thing about the contrast, it will sit in the middle, so it makes the screen look like it's glowing. There you go. See how it makes the screen look like it's glowing. Do another tesseract in that middle bit. Thank you, Shocker. Need to do a radar system on that. Sorry I haven't been prepping those panels for hazard stripe. No worries, mate. It's fine. Totally fine. Oh, what colour's this? This is like a red. No. Not that one. Right, where's Bale Tan gone? Save that one for later. Right, we need like this might not do what I want it to do, but we'll try. No, it's too light of a shade, that one. But it might work for the other bit. Which is this one, the Tesseract Glow. Tesseract Glow. This is quite a dark blue now. So this, I'm literally just going to do a dab in the middle of this one. Hope it's wet enough to run around. It is. There we go. Nice little dark colour. Right, so I reckon we do, for the last ones, I I reckon we do 2 yellows. 2 yellows and a red, maybe? The big red there. A lot of contrasts, I hear people saying. That is a lot of contrast. But it's good for these little bits. There we go. Now, the next step is to try and draw something on it. Caesar says, I want to get into this hobby so bad, but no one in my country seems to play it. You'll find there will be places where you can play it. There'll be forums like online, Facebook, social media, and stuff like that. Because I thought where I lived. I mean, obviously I live in the UK, but I thought in my area there wasn't going to be a big following. But there's a massive following in my area, which I just didn't know about. Oh yeah, shocker. Sorry, I missed that message. Yes. Yes, I have 4 kids. I'm trying to get to 20. Only kidding. Get all my Primarchs, but unfortunately 3 of them would be female Primarchs. I say unfortunately. Unfortunately for the Lord. I mean, unfortunately I've got 3 daughters. Look at how that sounded bad. My daughters will be listening going, what the fuck are you saying, Dad? I'm gonna cut your throat when you sleep, Dad. Kidding, YouTube, they wouldn't really do that. They would. Right, let's go back to this one. Where is it you're from, Caesar? Whereabouts is it you're from? Kundra just started playing. The chance I ever play. Hey, you never know. It will expand bigger. I was asked recently online, my friend kid, because I become entered the world of Transformers. I had to explain that 1, they're mine, 2, how old do you think I was? Right. Oh, forgot about these ones. Contrast paints. Red, absolutely for the big button. And then a few little different colours in there. There's the first one. And then I'm just going to keep it simple. Do a green. Did I bring another green up? No, I thought I brought another green, but I didn't. Let's use this one. Right, let's try something. See if this works. Is that going to be too big, I think, actually? Yeah, too big. Right, they're no good, they're too big. Need a bit of tissue to clean that up. I'm going to have to rely on a brush. Here goes nothing. Easier if the brush was clean. Can't quite tell in the light. Might go over it in black actually. Where's black? How does the brush taste, by the way? Oh, it's great. Have you never tasted your own brush? Brush is good. Do you know what? Do you know why I do it, Shocker? Do you know why I do this? Do you know why I do that? And it goes in my mouth all the time? Right, here's a test. Let's see if I can do a semicircle. Load up the brush. What's that then? Not the best, but you know, you can see what I'm trying to get at. I'll turn this off so you can see. You can see what I'm trying to do. Not the best, but you know, it's good enough. Thank you, Wilson. Appreciate that, mate. That'll do. I'm rubbish at stuff like that, so that'll do. Oh, forgot about these buttons up here. We'll go with green. Let's go with the Hex Wraith green, just for ease. Right, so for now, that's pretty much my... I'm going to give it another wash to recess it back up. So, I just get this again. Go back over this. And glaze it a glazed effect. So it goes a bit more recessed back. I'm trying to think what's the word I'm trying to get at. Where the hell's that water come from? So I'm going to cover over the top of it. It doesn't look as sharp like a screen would. There we go. And then one more of these ones. That's pretty much as good as I can get that to look. So yeah, that's pretty much as good as I can get it. So the only thing I want to do now is like some of the cables and pipes I might do. So I might do like a little bit of blue on the pipe here. In fact, I could do all the pipes blue, don't really matter, does it? You're not really going to see them. And then do the other pipes red. There we go. And that'll do. I'm finished with that one now. Gold. So let's try out this new glorious gold. Let's see how this looks. And over time, this is what that's what my wet palette starts looking like. That's why I go through like one every sitting, I should say. Bit of glorious gold. And the glorious day of the core. Really good when you get the paint. You can kind of plan out your paint job, see you develop. Yeah. It is a good feeling. I am totally with you on that one. A lot of it, in fairness, is just down to... Weirdly, it's weird to say it, but it's just down to confidence. Just like trusting your decisions and having the confidence to do it. Because people say it to me all the time. I just don't care. I'll say what I'm thinking and all sorts of stuff like that. That's why people kind of come talking to me and stuff like that. So I've just got this. I wouldn't say it's cockiness. I wouldn't say it's brash. I wouldn't say it's arrogance. It's just, I think I just don't care anymore. I've got to the point now where I've had people in charge who are knobheads. I haven't had a clue what they're doing, and I'm just fed up now, so I just do it my way. I'm not saying where I work. I mean, where I work, they're all lovely. So I haven't got a problem with anyone there. I've just got to the point now where I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just doing it my way. My way works. Right. So, let's do a little bit of highlighting. So we've got to do a bit of edge highlighting with a colour I brought up before. Where is it? So we've got that one. Elsham Grey, there it is. That's the one. So we're going to do a little bit of edge highlighting. Not much, just the tiniest little bit. So we'll start like on these guys down here. You see that alright here? That bit done in there, so we're fine with that. So I'm going to do a little bit along here now. And simply just using the side of my brush. Just making little bits just stand out that little bit more. Quite a watered down bit. The reason it's watered down is if I make an error like that then and it goes flying off, I can control it easier and clean it up quicker. Just little things like that I'm doing. That's it. That's pretty much all I'm doing. more bits down here. Tell you what I forgot to do. I forgot to do the vents. I haven't done the vents. Let's do that now before I carry on. That, I'm going to go back to an original method that we did before, which is good old dry brush. Little dab. Clean as much of it off as we can. Dead easy method. And then make sure your hands are clean, which mine are not. And then I'm just going to pop it in there. It's a bit too big actually, it's not going to work. So I'm going to get this one and do like a fake dry brush. So I'm going to get this brush, I'm just going to mess it up a little bit. There we go, that'll do. Can always fix it again in a minute. And then the same sort of thing, I'm just going to get in here, go in one direction. And then just do multiple coats, and then it stands out like that a bit more. There you go. So now the vents are standing out a little bit better as well. It's dead easy, dead quick. And then to fix your brush, wet it and pop it back in your mouth. There you go. You put your point back on it then. Right, I need me white again. All my paints are starting to dry up, so I think I'm going to call this my last little few bits here now. The biggest tip I'd give to anyone starting out, getting back into the hobby, you know, even if you've been doing it a while, ask yourself a question. Are you going to be entering your models into any big competitions like the Golden Demon? If not, why are you worrying about it being absolutely outstanding? Do it to the best of your ability, and if you're happy, gives a shit what everyone else thinks. Well, this not giving a shit what anyone else thinks comes with age. The older you get, the more you don't give a shit. There you go. So the white now is matching up with the white and the missiles at the bottom. They're starting to look good. So what I'll do tomorrow is I'll do the silvers and the reds on here. Got the little bit of the vents to do at the front. That's pretty much done apart from a little bit of edge highlighting. So then when it sits on there, you'll start having the colours are popping. The whole thing start popping a bit more. Then we'll start working on these guys. So what I can do for now, well, I've got a little bit of white, is get this done. So they're the Ravenwing wings that this guy's going to have. So that's looking good. So yeah. Tomorrow we will do like the Ravenwing symbols there. We'll start painting these guns up. We'll get the arms and the silver done. And the melter. And then we'll start thinking about what's on the base. Because we got the rock there, but we could put something like these little stands next to it. But will it fit with the aesthetics that we're going for? Now, if I change this over and put the rock over this side, if I put the rock over that side, you can get away with the barriers here. Like the 3 barriers like that. And it's flying over the top of the barriers. Sort of like that. And I could put like a dead orc or something on the floor there, because it would look quite cool. So I do have a couple of orc casualties that I can put in downstairs. So that's an idea. So for tomorrow, I'll bring all them up and we can start looking at like what we're going to do on the base. But I'm going to take my blue tack headphones. Yes, that is blue tack. Because that bit broke off and this bit's going as well. So I think I'm going to have to order some new glasses. I think I'm going to have to order some new glasses. Only for that reason. But I hope everyone's enjoyed it tonight. Painting a bit of Ravenwing. Do you want me to do a bit of Ravenwing tomorrow? Or do you want me to do Dark Angel stuff for a change? Do you want me to save this for the next couple? Do you want to save it and do it again? What are you thinking in chat? Got to stand all these up now. Do some towel. You know what, Wilson? I don't have any towel. If you want to buy me some towel to paint for you, I'm happy to do that. Maybe I could do a segment where I paint. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll get that off the screen as well, because there we go. If you would like me, Wilson, to buy, if you want to buy some towel, Wilson, post it up to me and I'll do it for you. I can do that. In case everyone's wondering in the background, when we hit 2,000 subs, that's what you're going to win. That is what you're going to win at 2,000 subbies. So how we got on with subs today? Actually, that is the question. Did we get any more? I know we got one. Yeah, we did. We got one more. Amazing. 1312. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. Helps out massively, and it gets us to that 2,000 goal where we're giving this away. This beautiful thing right here. My one is down here. Slave cam. Still don't like it. And I'm a bit low here, aren't I? Let me go back to this one. There we go. So what's everyone thinking? Are you enjoying the painting? Do you want me to do something different tomorrow? Do you want me to do the Eradicators? Do you want me to do the Librarians? The Banner Bearer? What are you all thinking? Let me tell you what. Put it in the Discord. What you fancy me doing? And welcome to the Discord. I think it was Derelict. Are we all pooped out, gangster? I'm not pooped out. I've just got to go make sure the kids are in bed. And yeah, because it's what, 20 past 10 now. I'm in work tomorrow, so pretty much stream again tomorrow. I might have Thursday off. Friday Chaos might be gaming or streaming. But if everyone wants to go and enjoy the fun, I'm pretty sure !Slaith will be streaming at some point very, very soon. So pop on over, have a little watch. Chaos, you know, the one who flirts with you every 5 minutes. No doubt she'll be streaming tomorrow. Got to get rid of all these bloody paints. You doing Diablo 2? There we go. So if you want to go and watch some Diablo 2, if you're a fan of Diablo 2, !Slaith in chat. Not seen her in ages. It's not what I've heard. I've heard you've seen her intimately recently. That's the rumour on the grapevine anyway. Just got to get rid of all these paints. yeah, I think you're all bob on with this. I think we should definitely put the little flamers here. The little flames at the back. Just to give it that that flame look as it's coming out there. So they're off Custody... sorry, the Deadly Prince Studios off Custody Bikes. News to you. But yeah, thanks everyone. It's been a blast again. Dark Angels are always flaming. Nah. Dark Angels rock, man. I do love me a good Dark Angel. Well, we'll make a decision with stream tomorrow. I'll do a poll, and chat can decide if we're going to do Librarian, if we're going to do finish off Sternguard, if we're going to do some more bikes. Because I've got quite a few models up, because I've got these bikes that we didn't get round to doing. But the speeder is looking pretty fucking cool. There you go, Slife. There's some little bits. You can actually see I've tried drawing some little bits on it. We've got a few different colours in there. What do you want to do next? I just want to continue painting and chatting and enjoying. Because I've been enjoying the stream recently and been having a bit of fun with everyone. So yeah, don't worry, they're safe. They're here. They're fine. But yeah, well, we'll have a little talk about it tomorrow, chat, and we can make a decision on what we're gonna do. So let me just put these away safely, so everyone knows they're all safe and sound. Let me get rid of these. But I think this idea here. Where's the other bit? There it is. So I think if we move the speeder over to the side like that, and then put like these little barriers, kind of like that. Put these little barriers on it that hide like the bottom of it. And then what we can do is at the bottom there, we can have a dead orc inside it, so it's flying over the top of it. So I think that's kind of the base that we'll have a look at doing. Because I've got some orc casualties downstairs that they look like they're dead and stuff like that. So, and they're not really being used for much. So there you go. But that's starting to look good now. I'm happy with the Ravenwing look. Happy with the silver. I think that's going to be the new way I'm going to do the repulsor parts. Then that's the new way I'm going to start doing it. But yes, thank you everyone. It's been a blast as usual. Thank you very much to Wilson for all the gifted memberships. Thank you to Slave for 1 year gifted membership with his White Scar helmet. Thank you very much to Kaiju Jedi for the $20 super chat as well. So you're all amazing. I'm going to leg it off, and I will see you all tomorrow. Probably a little bit earlier. But yeah, we'll have a little bit of a laugh. So thanks everyone. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow.